sand on the swamp. Then the roots cut off. So, and Visuddhimagga said, Jamaka Dala Kanda Halya Mano Vyasa. Make it two parts, mind and matter. Yeah, also, if you use this one as two parts. I don't think you will study about it. Nowadays, it's a big area. It's eatable. Agave. Agave is the eat. So, what kind of Good morning, my dear brothers and my sister.
Good morning, Seattle.
Today is November 16, 2015, November 16. My lecture will be on Ditthi Visuddhi. Yesterday we explained Yopanita and Sattvabuddha Dasana. So not yet. Evam Passadohi Dasana, Sattvabuddha Dasana. Yopanita and Sattvabuddha Dasana. Yopana Ita, Sattvabuddha Dasana. On that contrary, one who assumes Ganadi, Sato Atiti Ganadi, one who assumes there exists being, there exists being. Sato Ati. The Tabuddha Dasana Bahaya, rejecting this correlation, Jatabuddha Dasana, seeing as it really is, seeing it is really is. Jatabuddha Dasana. What is a Jatabuddha Dasana? Seeing in animals there is a mere only mind matter, not being, not person. That is Jatabuddha Dasana. One who assumed that there exists to be rejecting this correlation. So does a vinasa, nijaniya avinasa. Impossible to avoid. That is situation. May accept the annihilation or not annihilation of being. That is the meaning. If you assume that there exists being, he may accept. After that, he is continued. After that, he will no more. Now it is also because some people also think after that there will be no next life. Some people also believe, oh, we have a next life. Even next life, now some people also believe we have past life also. Who believe a past life? They consider next life also. Many people also don't believe next life. After that finish, that is called vinasa. Vinasa. No more next life. This life, after this life is nothing happen. Some religions also teach in this way. There is a no next life. According to Buddhism, there is a next life. Hinduism, in Tibetan Buddhism, they believe in next life. Buddha explained about samsara. Samsara means past life, from past life to this life, from this life to next life, wandering. As long as we cannot remove the mental defilements, and as long as we cannot remove the mental defilements, the volitional action remains. As long as volitional action remains, karma remains, it will produce next life. This is Buddhist belief in this way. So we must try to remove the mental defilement, which is led by ignorance and attachment, avijja and tanha. Avijja and tanha. As long as avijja and tanha remain within us, karma will walk. Karmas, and every day we commit to think, commit to talk, commit to action, commit to act. So karmas, we are accumulated within us. Karma, good or evil karma, depending on our attitude, mental state. So good or bad karma accumulated in mental process. It will remain mental process. Buddha explained the mental process in Patana, Anandara Pacceo, Samanandara Pacceo, Asivana Pacceo, Vanisya Pacceo, Nati Pacceo, Vidya Pacceo. This is the explanations of mental process. Mental process one after the other. Anandara Pacceo. Anandara, Samanandara, Upadesaya, Asivana, Nati Vikata. By these conditions, the Buddha explained the mental process. Mental process always running and ever changing. So karma, the energies of karma, karmic force remain in process, become online. Wherever mind appears, it is appeared. So in this way, karma not remain in brain, or karma not remain in the heart, because the brain after that there will be no more. Heart also after that there will be no more. So karma is process, mental process. In this life, one day everybody will die. Dying is that the consciousness is a duty. The end of the last of this life, duty. The last mind. After the last mind, when the last mind becomes ceased, as soon as a new life, the process come into being. This is the first consciousness is called Bodhisattva, rebirth consciousness, relinking consciousness. That's a tip. We call that as a rebirth. The Buddha used Bodhisattva, even Bodhisattva, this term is not the Buddha's terms, I think. Commentaries he used. I didn't find Bodhisattva in an origin text. The Buddha used Aukandikani, and Vatana used Aukandi. Aukandi means entirely. Entirely. Aukandikani. Aukandikani means the moment of entirely. That is metaphor, that is let's say general concept, just a concept. So, Samudhi Satya. In the point of Samudhi Satya, concept. According to the human language, the Buddha used Aukandikani. But Bodhisattva is later Vidama test. Later Vidama test. This one we find in any Sutta or Majjhima Nikaya, Karma Bodhisattva, but that is not referring to this Bodhisattva. I also searching for this one. Notice who started to use this term, Bodhisattva. Commentaries a lot. The test taught by Buddha himself, I didn't notice. Mostly these suttas, even Bhatana, the Buddha used Aukandikani. Aukandi. Aukandi means entering. Entering into new life. Entering into new life. So the word Bodhisattva is translated into relinking consciousness. Bodhi means the meaning. Bodhi means Sandhi means linking, relinking. Literally translated, rebirth consciousness. So accordingly here, we must know there is no being exists. It exists and ultimately only mind and matter. Depending on condition, mind and matter rise and fall. There is correlation. Rejecting this correlation. If someone says there is a being, he may fall into two sides, two paths. One may think, after that he continued. One may think after that there will be no more. Only these two ways cannot be wide. Only these two. And Hinduism is they believe in soul. They believe in. According to their term, they use Atma. 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 The Buddhist term in Pali is Atta. There are two questions on Buddha's lifetime. Many Indians view holders, different view holders. They put on the Buddha these two questions. Ati Atta, Nati Atta. They are questions. Ati Atta. They accept Atta. Therefore, Atta is eternal. Is Atta eternal? Is Atta annihilation? Want to say? Not just exist. The translation Ati Atta means eternal. The question of eternal. eternalism. Nati Atas, the question of annihilation is Uchirawala. Uchiraw Sastavara questions out it. Now it is, you see, all peoples, one or two, mostly. No, one or, depending on one or two. Therefore, in Kachana Kutta Sutta, you can read Niranavara Sangha, Kachana Kutta Sutta. Kachana Kutta means the name of a monk, a bhikkhu, Buddhist monk. One day he approached the Buddha and put a question. Samadhi is sad. What is the meaning? How it will be? How it is samadhi? The people say right view. In which sense it is chemical right view? At that time the Buddha explained Dvaya nisito ko kajana jivo nida loko atita natita. The Buddha said, ati nati, depending on ati means idane, no idane. Only these two. The people are depending on only these two. The Buddha avoided these two. By means of Paticca by means of Paticca. In brief, Paticca is when this exists, that exists. As long as this exists, that will exist. That is the Buddha's view. Imasame sati idamati. If that exists, that will exist. Arising of this, that will arise. And Paticca Imasame sati idamati. Imasame asati idamati. Imasa obara idam upachati. Imasa niroda idam nirodhati. Only 4 lines of Buddha explained in Paticca. Imasme sati idam hoti. When it exists, this exists, that will exist. That is the meaning. As long as there is a condition, the effect will be. Arising of condition, the effect will arise. What to say? As long as this does not exist, that does not exist. Ceasing of this, that ceases. So referring to the whole creature swama. So in that case, there is no place for eternal or annihilation. No eternality, no annihilation. So Kachana Kota, to Kachana Kota, the Buddha said, generally this will depend on the two. Duality. Duality is one or two. What do you say? No, dualisms are two causes. Yeah, one of the two, depending on one of the two. Idane or annihilation. So that is the meaning. We are present in this life. After that, what will be? After that, we exist or not? That is the question. Huh? After that, we will be born, or not reborn. This lies at the end or not. Depending on this question, you see. Ati Atta, Nati Atta. They believe in one of the 5 aggregates as a Atta. As a Atta. For those who believe in Metta as a Atta, that is annihilation. Because of body is cremated or everybody knows that the body will be no more after death. But most people believe in mind, or feeling, perception, mental formation, or consciousness. Then my mental state will be continued in this life. That is a God, some believe in is spirit, some believe in as a soul. Referring to that, it is used this term atta, Indian term atma. Atma is become atta. The Buddha clarified that there is aggregates are not atta, not atma, you see. And Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, Sayutta Nikaya, Anatta Lakkhana Sutta. Avda Dhammacakka Bodhana, which is the first summa of the Buddha. When we create Natta, Metta is not Atta. Feeling is not, Vedana Natta, feeling is not Atta. Perception is not Atta. Mental formation, not Atta. Consciousness is not Atta. Some believe, the Buddha says, five aggregates is not Atta. Atta is another thing. But the Buddha clarified it. Atta is neither five aggregate nor others. Not a between five aggregate also. No way out. Clarified in this way. Therefore, the Buddha used Sabbe Dhamma Anatta, not a Sabbe Sankhara, Sabbe Anicca Dukkha, Sabbe Sankhara Anicca, Sabbe Sankhara Dukkha. Anicca Dukkha is not for all, but Anatta is for all. Therefore, the term Dhamma is used there. The word Dhamma is Anatta. There's not Atta. Even so, some translators translated Ati Atta, this question, Nati Atta. They translate wrongly Ati Atta. There is such a question of Sastawadi. Therefore, should we translate it? It's Atta Idane. Because he hold Atta. Atta that Idane or not Idane, he want to know what is that. Not about Atta. You want to know? There's Atta. This Atta is Idane or not Idane or annihilation. You want to know like that. He knew Atta. So this question is not Atta exists or Atta does not exist. Not such a translation. The Buddha keep silence to give an answer, these two. In Odiyasa, keep silent. Or Malacha Buddha. Such a question. Why? If the Buddha would give an answer, he accepted one or two. He may accept one or two. For example, he has no car, but his cars are made in China or made in Japan. He said, no car. Yes, no car. Is your car is made in Japan? Or made in Germany? Made in England? How to say? You see, a barren woman has no child, but this child is tall or short. How to say? How to give an answer? That's a keep silent. That's a keep silent. Because So she has no child. How to talk about her child? Because of no child. So, the Buddha, there are 10 questions which is not answered. 10 questions is regarding to Atta. Depending on Atta, the Buddha never answered. So we should understand this one also accordingly. Yeah. So dasa vinasa anujaniya. Anujaniya. Avinasa. Vinasa, avinasa means perish, not perish. The beings will perish or not perish. He may agree one or that. That is one to say. If he accepts annihilation of vision, may accept the annihilation or not annihilation of being. One of the two he may accept. After death will be no more. After death continued. Only these two ways. Avinasa anujanando sasati. Yeah. As a accepted, we accept it as a being, one of the two. But if we not accept such a view, we accept only mind and matter, what it will be. We think there is no human being and they said human being is a composed of mind and matter. And really it is exists to mind and matter. If it accept, what to say, after that it will be, or after that it will not be. So the answer is right. If there is a condition, it will continue. If there is no condition, it will not continue. That is the answer, Patijasmupara. As long as there is a condition, what is the condition? Mental defilements in karma, kilesa in karma. As long as karma and kilesa in karma remain, we will continue to next life. If we have no kilesa, no karma, we will be no more next time. That is it, the view of Patijasmupara, depending on origination. We can say depending on situation, like that. Will you be born next life? How to give the answer? Depending on it, depending on condition. Depending on condition. If there is a mental defilement in karma, we will be born next life. If we have no karma and no kilesa, we will not be in next life. That is Buddhist correct answer. There is no being, just mind and matter. You see, Vilinda Panya and Nagasena gave an answer to the question of Vilinda in Minanda. In such an answer is given. So, if we accept being as a being, rejecting mind and matter, just accept being. So he cannot avoid one or two, eternal or annihilation. That is the meaning. So dasa vinasa anujaneya avinasawa. So avinasa anujanando sasati padati. If we accept why? Because there exists nothing that follows it. Avinasam anujanando sasati padati. If he accepts the annihilation, he falls into annihilation. Uchila. He fall in Uchila, annihilation. If we accept no, not annihilation, he falls into eternity. That is the meaning. Avinasa anujanando sasade patati. Belong to suspect. Vinasa anujanando ochele patati. Cannot be void, only these two ways. Therefore the Buddha said, Dvaya nisito, one of the two. Depending on one of the two. And many people, generally, many people, most of people, depending on these two, eternal or annihilation. Only those who realize that they just were born. They dependent on imagination. Vinasa anujanando ochere patati. Kasma. Why? Kira noyasa pati noya. Yata noyasa inyasa ahavato. So we can get cut from milk. When milk changes into curd, we can know these two. There's milk, there's a curd. Curd is the effect of milk. We make milk curd, yogurt. Ditthi, yeah. Kira, Ditthi. Kira, milk. Ditthi means curd. Curd. So, because of that exists acid curd, that is the effect of milk. The effect of milk. But what is the effect of atta? Nothing. Because of atta does not exist in ultimate sense. Therefore, what is the effect of atta? Cannot be seen, cannot be said, cannot be known the effect. That is the meaning in this Pali. Kira noyasa tati noya. Tata noyasa anyasa abhavato. Atta is just assumed, just a view. Cannot be known in ultimate reality. It is not absolutely truth, absolute truth. Just accept, just assumed, just a view. Therefore, there is no effect of atta. Because of atta does not exist. Only nama rupa exists. Atta is just a view. Therefore, we cannot get something which is changes from atta. The curd is changes from milk. Curd is milk changes into curd. Atta changes nothing, you see. Always atta. In ultimate sense, no atta. If you scrutinize it, you may find a minor matter, one of minor matter. Cannot find atta. That is the meaning. No? Kira noyasa tati noviya. Because why? Because there exists nothing that follows it as it comes. That is the effect of milk. So that is a Venerable Buddha Goswami explained in this way. No? Then so sato di kanando oriyati nama. Oche sati di kanando atitavati nama. Atitavati nama. So he holds back oriyati means hold back. He holds back oriyati. He holds back, assuming being is eternal, assuming that being is eternal. Cannot continue. He did not see mind and matter, just see as a being. This is hold back. Cannot find truth. What is the truth? Oriyati. Oche sati di kanando atitavati nama. This is so sato di kanando oriyati nama. Then oche sati di kanando sato oche sati. What to say? Sato oche sati kanando atitavati nama. He overreaches, assuming that the beings come to be annihilated. The being comes to be a being comes to be destroyed. Evam Tena Habagawa. That is, he want to quote. You want to quote at the Buddha's teaching, giving reference, Tena Bhakava. Hence, Bhakava. Now it is the most translated, I use it, the blessed one. The blessed one. I think commentaries explain the Bhagavad Guru. Commentary explain the Bhagavad Guru. India also now it is some gurus are called Bhagavan. They are also called Bhagavan. Sharima Bhagavan. Satyananda Bhagavan. Satikananda Bhagavan. Dayananda Bhagavan. Indian Guruji. Indian Gurujis are called Bhagavan. Bhagavan means pay respect. They say pay respect. Therefore, the Buddha also they call Bhagavan. Pay respect. So, according to commentary, whenever Buddha was translated Bhagavan, Bhagavati Guru, that is not a literal meaning. Not a literal meaning. So, Bhagavan means a Guruji. It's better. Guruji. Therefore, Guruji said, Bhagavan Guruji said, in this way we should say, Bhagavan Guruji said, Tena Ha Bhagavan. Tena Ha Bhagavan. Whenever Buddha Gossa's commentaries use this term, Bhagavati Guru. What is the Bhagava? Is Guru. He said, Grohi Loki Bhagavanti Ojati. In the world, people have said they are Guru as a Bhagavan. Very clearly, whenever Buddha Gosa knows about it now, it is. Even now, it is. Indian people say Bhagavan Guru, Guruji Bhagavan. So, accordingly, we should translate it this way. Hence, the great teacher said, the Guruji said, this is the word of the Buddha. This Dithi Visuddhi Dithi Priyotita Devamanusa Oriyandi Eke Adidavandi Eke Chakumando Japasandi. This is so that can be found in Iti Vodaka. Iti Bodhaka. Belong to Kodaka Nikaya. Iti Bodhaka Pali. Ditthi Gata Sutta. Ditthi Gata Sutta. Iti Bodhaka Pali. Canonical text. Iti Bodhaka. There the Buddha said, Dvihi Bhikkhu. Bhikkhus. Dvihi Ditthi Gadehi. That is two views, two types of view. Dvihi Ditthi Gadehi. Priyotita. Influence. Because of these two views influence people. They accept one of the view. Like in Sasata, eternal or annihilation. Anyway, I like it that it is. Dvihi Bhikkhu Ditthi Gadehi Priyotita Teva Manosa. Not only human beings, Yeah, there. There are deities and human beings. There are deities and human beings who hold two types of view, who influence by two types of view. They are my influence by two views. They hold two views. What to say? Literally we translate in this way. There are deities and human beings whose mind influenced by two types of view. Priyotita. They cannot avoid one of the two. Oriented Eke. Some of them hold back. Some of them hold back. And Aditawadi Eke. Some overreachers. Chakumando Chapasanti. Only those who are with the YCs. Only those who has eyes. There is a knowledge on this. Who are with the eyes. Who have eyes. Sees. Only those who have eyes. Chakumando. Who possess eyes. Only those who possess eyes sees. There are three, divided into three. Nowadays also, according to the religion, we should divide it in these two. Oriyandi Eke, Ditthawadi Eke. These two are most of people belong to these. Chakumando Chapasanti means this is minorities, not majority. Majority people are do. This is minority. Very few people see it this way. That is outline, giving us outline. After that, the Buddha will explain himself, starting with this question. Katanja Bhikkhu Oriyandi Eke. How do some hold back? How do some hold back? Bhavarama Bhikkhu Tivamanosa Bhavarata Bhavasamudita. That is a meaning. They are situations. They are deities and human beings who love like existence. Some people love their life existence. Love like existence. or becoming. They want to become this life also want to become existence. This life I will be happy, I will be in heaven, I will be in Jannah. And this life, I will be born as a Ditthi, I will be born as a Brahma. I want to enjoy in this life. So many people have such an idea. So this is the Buddha points out that this Bhavarama Bhikkhave Jivamanasa Bhavarada. There are deities and human beings who love life existence, delight in life existence, Bhavarada. Rejoice in life existence, Bhava Samudita. Tesa Nirodha, Bhava Nirodhaya, Dhamme Desya Mani. To them, when Dhamma is a talk for the cessation of life existence, about the Nibbana, talk about the Nibbana. If you remove the material defilements, there will be no fabricated with it. When you attain the Nibbana, there's no birth. If there's no birth, there's no decay, no death. Santi Sukha. About Nibbana, all cessation, is a wonder to Kasa. The Buddha says, this is the end of Sapana, the end of aggregate. So, Bhava Nirodhaya, Dhamme Desike. To them, when Dhamma is taught for the cessations of life existence, as long as you are in samsara, you will suffer. You will be suffer. You are subject to suffer. Every life you will be born and subject to decay, subject to death. After that you will be born again. Then the same way you are wandering in samsara, same way. Now in America, some groups, one group is research about the past life, questioning to those who remember his past life, who remember past life. About 100 people they meet in question. Now they accept, oh, human beings have past life. Past life. The mystery of past life. Now they open the door. You can read it in Reader's Digest. Reader's Digest. There is article. Reader's Digest. So, this is Bhava Nirodhaya. To them, when Dhamma is taught for the cessations of life existence, their mind do not enter into it. Never interested. No. They cannot interest. In this life, if you follow this way, you will be no more. You will be no more. There is it. You are the end of life. No interest in our village, some old ladies, when she listening to about a Nibbana, Nibbana is supreme happiness. Nibbana is no more, there is no birth, no decay, no death. Ever happy. So she asked question, when I was in Nibbana, can I smoke? Nirvana is a no smoking. Even aeroplanes and no smoking flight. She's so strange. She likes smoking. Therefore, she wants to enjoy. Even Nirvana, if it allows her to smoke, she wants to go home. So strange. Human idea. Human wish is so strange. This is only anti-aging, you see. Everything else is no smoker, I cannot go there. This is hold him back. He holds back. This is Bhavani Rodaya, Tammi, Desya, Mani, Chaitanya, not Bakanadi, not entirely into it. Their mind do not run, do not entirely into it. It does not become subtle, ready and resolute, nati mochiti. Bhikkhus, and thus some hold back. The Buddha explained in this way. Okay, that we take